What's going on, guys? So basically, I wanted to do a video real quick, probably a two-part. A couple people asked me to do it, so I'll talk a little fast because it's going to be a two-parter. Um, Basically, as you guys know, I've been doing this intel for a while now, and I'm working with people like Pete Lanteri, Old Ghost, Matt Pearson, Story, Coop Craftsman, just a bunch of different people getting this ready. I've talked to people in New Mexico and Texas, and here's where we're at. So, based on um, that video from Man in America, and if you haven't seen it, I'll show you right now. You want to watch that video? Go to Rumble, Man in America, and watch this video. It's basically telling you how China will turn off our grid. So watch that video. There's a lot in there. Basically, a lot of utility companies in the U.S. are buying transformers from China. Homeland Security confiscated a transformer during Trump's years or time after that and found out they're building back doors. So within that video, he's going to give you two links. The first link is going to be the actual federal complaint in federal court. This is the federal complaint in federal court that lists every utility company in America that is buying transformers or shunt reactors to operate your local utility company, where China could go in and through the back door if they want and turn that grade down. Now, there's plenty of examples of that. The second link is going to be 600 pages of every billing manifest of every transformer that's ever come. So the company that's underbidding the South Koreans and the Germans is Jiangsu Hopping, whatever, something fried rice. Okay? And this is the company that bought the transformer, Ormat Nevada, who powers a lot of Nevada. And it tells you, for instance, it tells you when it left Shanghai, China, and what port it came into, Long Beach, California, the company that bought it, Ormat Nevada, and how it got transferred. So actual billing manifest for every transformer or shunt reactor that came to the U.S. Those two links are on that video. He'll give you a website. Go to that video. You could do it yourself. Do it at work like I did so you don't waste all your ink. But in running down this, and I'm almost done, but running down every utility company, this is what I got. Okay? I will include a pic of the map, but this is what I got. That's what I got. So what I'm finding is I already had this map going. I had basically mapped out there. I had mapped out the 388,000 acres of farmland that China owns, and you can find that article on NPR, and it has an interactive map. You could go to your state. It'll take you to the county. It'll tell you the business that owns that farmland. For instance, here in Spokane, Washington, it's owned by Syngenta Seeds, right next to Fairchild Air Force Base. So then what I did another overlay of the ports I owned. Washington, or Seattle, San Francisco, Long Beach, California, Galveston, Texas, New York. Then I did a map overlay of, if you heard about that Chinese secret police station that got busted in Manhattan, and then came public all the others that they know of. So those are there. Those are what those green dots are. Then you have these. Then I have orange stickers, which represent all the military bases that China owns farmland right next to it. For instance, Syngenta Seeds is right next to Fairchild Air Force Base here in Washington. So you could go check that out. And then I started doing this grid thing, and it's very eye-opening. And you guys need to check this out. Of course, as I say all the time, validate me. Go check your own sources. So basically, what I'm finding and what it seems to be correlating here is a lot of these utility companies surround these military bases. For instance, Fort Cavazo in Texas, Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, McDillon, Florida, Camp Pendleton in San Diego or the Navy Yards, San Francisco. We got New York up there. We got North Carolina. We got Norfolk Naval. We got Fort Liberty, North Carolina. There's a lot There's a lot here. We got stuff in North Dakota, Washington. There's a lot of bases here. So it's very interesting to see what's going on. Let me show you an example. Here we got Texas. Here we got Texas. Here they own the port. Here's a secret Chinese police station. Here's Fort Cavazo. You notice that? You notice that? Is that a coincidence or what? Here's Shreveport, Louisiana. That whole county that Shreveport's in is right next to Barksdale Air Force Base. Is that a coincidence or what? So, here we have articles here. Here we got CISA and the FBI warning against a Chinese hacker group called, what's it called? Typhoon, Volt Typhoon. Okay? So here we have Volt Typhoon. They're warning against this. This came out from CISA. Here we got U.S. government disrupts botnet People's Republic. Volt Typhoon again. What is it saying? It's saying in 2023, they got another CCP hacker group. They got into all routers. It was a KV botnet. They were in Cisco and Netgear routers. They got into different businesses and different entities in these areas. Here we got from a tech page. China's cyber armies invalidating critical U.S. services. So here we got intrusions in a broader effort to develop ways to sow panic and chaos at snarl logistics in the event of a U.S.-China conflict in the Pacific with Taiwan. Here we go. This is what I've been talking about, the whole Taiwan thing. But they said that attention to Hawaii, which is home to the Pacific Fleet, and at least one port as well as logistics centers, suggests the Chinese military wants the ability to complicate U.S. effort to ship troops and equipment to the region if a conflict over Taiwan breaks out. What have we been talking about? We've been talking about this whole Taiwan thing. This is the end of it, right? I'm going to start part 2, so hold on.